Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Charlie Morton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Joey Wendell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Full count now. In the air now, out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do 2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Adames picks it up. And there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Here's Randy in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here it comes. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. It's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now the first pitch. third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Yeah. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And stepping in, Francisco Mejia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Over to Albies. On to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Joey Wendell digs in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one to count. Now here it comes.
That's inside.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. George Springer the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Javier.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Shot toward right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next, it'll be Ozzie Albies. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Count to 2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things in 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yandy Diaz.
Number 2, Yandy.
First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Machado has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters, and a pretty wide disparity there. 95 on one hand, just 88 on the other. Two down, no one on base, and up next will be Randy Arozarena.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And now in the box, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next to dig in, Corey Seager flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-2.
Got a full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
One out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Down the right field line. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The set and the 1-0.
Nope.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Stanton at second with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Meadows moving back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4, 2-1 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Willie Adames will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debra, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's flared toward left center. Stanton coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Francisco Mejia.
Next up is Francisco Mejia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the one. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up in time to first, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
So now into the box is Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
No strike.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
That's the
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got 3-2.
This pitch is popped up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
So now here is Manuel Margot. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that's second baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the first pitch.
No, that's
Low for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Yankees.
Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Hard on the ground towards short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1. Michael Wacha enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Michael Wacha.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His career line against Wacha, he's a .333 hitter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. There's a fastball swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Softly hit toward the hole. And that's the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. So next to hit is Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Wacha is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
The designated hitter, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Giovanni Gallegos comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. Oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Albies brings it in onto first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. It's taken for strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the. The 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High and deep to right center. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Number 13.
Next, here is Manny Machado, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His career line against Waka. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Waka's ready. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Second home run early in the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Springer. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Chris Martin is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 56, Chris Martin.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Michael Brasso. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Row. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rays held in check here. Still a 3-2 ball game. Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
That's shortstop, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Roberto Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That's wide, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Now the 2-1. Bryce Harper is on deck. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Seager. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 4. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, the Rays 2. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Kirby.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, here is Yandy Diaz. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Giovanni Gallegos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.